Welcome back to Kiesel News, everybody. To start today off, we have news that Apple is testing out AI generated emojis so you can essentially create your own for any given situation. Now, I initially thought that the AI was just going to be used to combine certain emojis into one. So, like, for example, you could do an emoji that was half angry, half happy, but it seems like no, you'll just be able to generate whatever emoji you want. I think this calls for an emoji movie too. I know the first one was ass, but you can literally make anything an emoji now. So there's endless possibilities for the emoji movie 2 to explore. This will also be revolutionary for all those guess something based on an emoji video, as now you can either make them as accurate or inaccurate as you want. In Dubai and the United Arab Emirates, you can now get a gaming visa in terms of work. I guess that's just another reason why Dubai is the hotspot for all the traveling people and why business booms so much there, because they just open up to so many different types of jobs. Even content creators are included, which, by the way, I think it's kind of ludicrous to put content creators on the same scale as engineers and programmers. Like, obviously, I don't hate content creators, I'm a fucking content creator, but engineers and programmers do way more than we do. Like, it'd be like if they were only letting chefs into Dubai with a work visa, but they included mukbang YouTubers in the same category as chefs. Like, what? Next, we're gonna pivot to some quick film headlines, including the announcement of a new film called Fuse. The synopsis is that a World War II bomb is discovered and it causes a mass evacuation. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because it is repetitive as fuck. How many movies have this almost identical plot? To be fair, it does mention that there's also a heist involved, so they are adding some new twist to it. But with the film being titled Fuse, I guarantee you the main point will be the bomb. At the end of the day, at least they're making a new movie, and they're not just remaking an old movie with this plot. Next up, we have another Knives Out 3 casting, being Andrew Scott. Now, this guy is mainly known for Fleabag, Sherlock, and 1917. So, 1917 was very good, and he also has a very, very long list of movies, even though they're smaller. So, all in all, I think this is a good casting. Not much to say because I've only seen 1917 out of these projects, but I thought I would update you guys as I covered the other castings yesterday. And for our last film update, Miyazaki's next film is going to be an action and adventure film reminiscent of the old days. Are we talking like old Studio Ghibli, Spirited Away type movies, or what? Regardless, more animated movies that are not from huge corporations is a great thing in my opinion. Next up, Lego Zelda was officially announced. Only one set, unfortunately. It is a 2-in-1 set, though, being the Great Deku Tree from both Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time. Although I think if they were gonna make both, they should have just sold them as two separate sets. As one, that would mean that it was not $300 like it is currently. Like, what the fuck, $300? Technically, that is an accurate price if you compare it to other big sets, like the Ninjago City Markets, for example, which is 4,100 pieces, and it costs almost $500. while this is 2,500 for 300. Unlike the city markets though, which comes with like 20 minifigures, this is only comes with 44 different minifigures, and it's just different variants of Zelda and Link. And I've saw people complaining that this set got figures and Mario didn't. Like, bro, what do you mean? Mario may not have figures, but all the characters are just buildable versions of themselves. Like that's a better option than just a regular minifigure. One last thing I'll point out regarding this set is that it's not releasing until September 1st. We know that we're gonna have a Nintendo Direct by that time. So what if this announcement links up with an Ocarina of Time port announcement at the Nintendo Direct? The port could even come out on the same day, and you could have a whole bunch of cross promotion. It'd be genius. For our last major story today, a billionaire named Larry Connor is planning to take another submarine down to where Ocean Gate imploded. Now, there's no official current set plans. This guy's basically just yapping his ass off. He's probably just a bored billionaire who's too satisfied with his billions of dollars, and he's just like, oh, I'm bored. I want to go down and check this out. Hopefully, if he does go, it doesn't start a whole new Bermuda Triangle like situation where we start seeing a whole bunch of videos like, oh, I fucking mailed myself to the Bermuda Triangle. I flew over the Bermuda Triangle just because now there's so many pieces of wreckage in the same spot. Peter Griffin has been removed from Fortnite. No. This means it's time for Peter Griffin in Multiversus instead, guys. Hashtag Peter Griffin for Multiversus. Speaking of Multiversus, there has been some more rumors regarding it, so we have some stuff to talk about tomorrow.